heard that carrots are good for your eyes, but no one told you the most powerful solution for your vision isn't in a pill, a surgery, or even your glasses. It's hidden in seeds. These tiny foods are cheap, overlooked, and yet backed by clinical research that most doctors and eye vitamin companies never mention. One of the seeds you'll learn about today was shown to improve macular thickness by 32%, helping to block the kind of damage that leads to age-related blindness. Another seed boosts blood flow to the retina, lowers inflammation, and protects the optic nerve. Still no one's talking about them. Why? Because they work too well and cost almost nothing. In this video, I'm giving you the facts. We'll count down the 7 most powerful seeds for protecting your eyesight, all backed by science, all safe for seniors, and all simple to use daily. Every study mentioned is linked in the description below for full transparency. Before we begin, drop a quick comment below. Let me know how old you are and where you're watching from. I love hearing from you, and I personally reply to as many as I can. Number 1 on our list is flax seeds. You've likely heard of them being great for digestion or heart health, and that's true. But what nearly no one tells you, especially to those over 50, is this: flax seeds are one of the most powerful protectors of your eyesight. Hard to believe, let's dig into why. Flax seeds are packed with an incredible compound called ALA, or alpha-linolenic acid. It's a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid, and your body uses it to make DHA, the structural fat found in the retina. DHA is essential. Without enough of it, your retina can thin out, contrast sensitivity begins to fade, and the risk of age-related macular degeneration shoots up. In fact, a major study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who ate a diet rich in ALA had up to a 40% lower risk of developing advanced macular degeneration. That's a huge deal. But the benefits don't stop there. Flax seeds have also been shown to reduce blood pressure and calm inflammation in the delicate capillaries that feed your eyes. These tiny blood vessels are incredibly fragile, and when blood sugar or blood pressure is high, they can become inflamed and leaky. That's when blurred vision and even retinal swelling can sneak up on you. Flax seeds step in like a shield, cooling the inflammation and coating those capillaries with natural protection. But here's something you need to know. Flax seeds in their whole form are hard to digest. If you eat them as is, you'll miss out on all those nutrients. So always choose ground flax seeds and use them fresh. It's easy. Stir a tablespoon into plain yogurt, blend it into a smoothie, or sprinkle it over oatmeal or soup. Just don't cook it on high heat, which destroys the delicate oils. And to keep it fresh and potent, store it in the fridge. Most seniors who make flax a daily habit report clearer vision, less eye fatigue, and in many cases, better tear production, especially for those dealing with dry eyes. It's a humble seed, but it might just be the mighty guardian your eyes have been waiting for. Number 2 on the list is fenugreek seeds, and they might just be the natural remedy your eyes have been waiting for. If your eyes often feel red, irritated, or you've noticed your vision getting less sharp, especially in the late afternoons, there's a good chance your blood sugar is playing a role. High glucose can quietly damage the tiny, delicate vessels in your eyes. That's where fenugreek seeds come in. These small golden seeds have been used for centuries in Ayurvedic medicine to support balance in the body. And now, modern science is finally catching up to what ancient wisdom already knew. A 2021 study published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences found that daily use of fenugreek seeds lowered blood glucose levels by up to 30%, while also reducing oxidative stress in the retina. Why does that matter? Because high glucose leads to something called glycation, where sugar molecules bind to the proteins in your eyes and slowly wear them down. Over time, this contributes to cataracts, blurry vision, and diabetic retinopathy. But fenugreek's power doesn't stop there. It's also rich in lutein, a powerful antioxidant concentrated in the macula, the part of your eye that controls your sharp central vision. Lutein acts like a shield, absorbing blue light and protecting your retina from sunlight and screen exposure. Unfortunately, most seniors don't get enough lutein in their diet, especially if they eat a lot of processed foods, leaving their eyes more vulnerable to aging. So how do you get the most from fenugreek? The best method is simple: soak 1 teaspoon of the seeds in water overnight and drink the water first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. You can also grind the seeds into a powder and sprinkle it into soups or stews. Some prefer to lightly roast them to reduce bitterness, but the raw soaked version is the most potent and effective. Just 1 or 2 teaspoons a day taken consistently can noticeably improve your focus clarity and reduce that familiar eye strain, especially if you spend time on screens or enjoy reading. Number 3 on our list is nigella seeds, also known as black seed or black cumin. You may have heard of them before, but what you may not know is just how quietly this humble seed has become one of the most researched natural remedies for aging vision. So what gives nigella seeds their powerful edge? It comes down to a compound called thymoquinone. This natural chemical is packed with antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, especially effective within the optic nerve and retina, 2 areas critical for maintaining sharp vision as we age. A study published in Evidence-Based Complementary and Alternative Medicine found that black seed oil reduced intraocular pressure by 24% in glaucoma patients after just 6 weeks. For seniors who are dealing with eye pressure, tension, headaches, or early signs of tunnel vision, that's not just helpful, it's a game changer. But nigella seeds offer even more. They've also been shown to improve blood circulation to the eye, and that's vital. You see, poor circulation is one of the silent threats to vision as we get older. Without steady blood flow, your retina doesn't receive the oxygen and nutrients it needs to function properly. Over time, this can cause the photoreceptor cells in the eye to break down. Nigella helps by relaxing blood vessels and increasing nitric oxide, a compound that naturally widens arteries and boosts oxygen delivery. You won't feel this happening, but it's the kind of quiet support that protects your vision behind the scenes. So how should you take it? You can chew a small amount of raw seeds or mix half a teaspoon of cold-pressed black seed oil into warm water with honey. Many seniors enjoy adding it to herbal tea or even sprinkling it over roasted vegetables. Whatever method you choose, the key is quality and consistency. Always use cold-pressed oil or organic whole seeds. And with regular use, many people report less eye fatigue, sharper vision, and even relief from dry eyes. If you're over 60 and noticing blurry vision after meals, difficulty focusing, or increased sensitivity to light the problem, might not be your age alone. It could be something more subtle: unstable blood sugar and mild dehydration, 2 major but often overlooked triggers of eye damage. The good news: chia seeds offer a powerful double defense. These tiny black seeds are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, especially ALA alpha-linolenic acid, which your body converts into DHA, the essential structural fat found in your retina. And here's why that matters. DHA makes up nearly 60% of the photoreceptor cells in your eyes. Without enough of it, your retina can thin, your vision can fade, and your risk of macular degeneration increases significantly. In fact, a study published in Investigative Ophthalmology and Visual Science found that seniors with higher DHA intake had a 38% lower risk of developing advanced age-related macular degeneration compared to those with lower intake. That's not a small difference, it's potentially life-changing. But there's more to chia than just omega-3s. When soaked in water, chia seeds develop a gel-like texture thanks to their soluble fiber. That gel slows digestion, evens out blood sugar spikes, and helps the tiny capillaries in your eyes avoid oxidative stress. Because even slightly elevated blood sugar can damage the fragile blood vessels behind your retina, often without any symptoms until the damage is done. Chia's unique combination of soluble fiber and healthy fats helps protect against that damage quietly and consistently. So what's the best way to use them? Soak 1 to 2 tablespoons in water overnight, then stir them into a smoothie yogurt or bowl of oatmeal in the morning. This improves nutrient absorption and adds a mild, satisfying texture to your meal. Drinking chia water or enjoying chia pudding is just as effective. The key: consistency. Your eyesight won't improve overnight, but with regular use, you're building up your retina's strength 1 spoonful at a time. A remarkable food that targets eye pressure and visual fatigue like nothing else. But before we dive in, if this video has been helpful so far, take a second to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another tip that could protect your vision for years to come. Number 5. Sunflower seeds. You've probably had them before, maybe as a crunchy snack or tossed into a salad. But here's the catch: most people eat sunflower seeds roasted and salted, which strips away some of their most powerful nutrients. If you're over 60, raw sunflower seeds might just be one of the best-kept secrets for protecting your vision, especially the macula, the part of your eye responsible for sharp, central vision. That's the kind you rely on to read a book, drive a car, or recognize a familiar face. But as we age, free radicals can wreak havoc on the retina, speeding up the loss of this precious central vision. That's where sunflower seeds come in. They're loaded with vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant that shields your eye cells from oxidative stress. According to the age-related eye disease study, AREDS, funded by the National Eye Institute, high doses of vitamin E, when combined with other nutrients, were shown to reduce the risk of macular degeneration progression by 25% in individuals at high risk. That's a significant edge in the fight to keep your vision clear. And the benefits don't stop there. Sunflower seeds also contain selenium, zinc, and copper 3-trace minerals that silently work behind the scenes to support retinal health, maintain lens clarity, and strengthen fragile blood vessels in the eyes. Unfortunately, many older adults don't get enough of these minerals. The result? Blurry vision, poor night focus, and an increased sensitivity to glare. To tap into the full benefits, always choose raw, unsalted sunflower seeds. Just a small handful, about 1 ounce per day, provides nearly half of your daily vitamin E needs. They're easy to incorporate too. Grind them into your morning smoothie, sprinkle over plain Greek yogurt, or stir into a bowl of oatmeal. Some seniors even blend them into homemade seed butters, or mix them with chia and flax for nutrient-packed vision-supporting snacks. Now let's move on to seed 1 that not only supports the retina, but also helps keep your blood sugar in check. Number 6. Fennel seeds. Do your eyes often feel dry, tired, or a little puffy after meals? You might think it's just fatigue or screen time, but the real culprit could be low-grade inflammation caused by poor blood sugar control. And believe it or not, fennel seeds might be your secret weapon. These tiny seeds often go unnoticed, tucked away in spice cabinets, and rarely appreciated for what they truly are. But fennel seeds are packed with powerful compounds that support more than digestion. They also nourish the delicate microvascular system that fuels your eyes. As we age, one of the most dangerous threats to eye health is microvascular damage. That's when the tiny blood vessels behind your retina become stiff, narrow, or even blocked, cutting off vital oxygen and nutrients. Fennel seeds are rich in flavonoids and vitamin C. This dynamic duo is known to reduce oxidative stress and ease pressure in the optic nerve. According to a 2020 study published in the Journal of Ocular Pharmacology and Therapeutics, fennel seed extract significantly improved intraocular pressure and blood flow in animals showing early signs of glaucoma. Even more encouraging, its antioxidant activity reduced retinal damage by over 30% in just 2 weeks. But the benefits don't stop there. Fennel seeds also contain anethole, a natural plant compound with anti-inflammatory effects. Anethole has been linked to reduced eye swelling and better tear production. For older adults dealing with dry, irritated eyes, this can bring much-needed relief. So how should you use them? Try steeping 1 teaspoon in hot water to create a gentle fennel tea after meals. Not only does this aid digestion, but it also helps your body absorb the eye-supporting compounds more effectively. Some seniors even chew them raw for fresher breath and added eye support. However you enjoy them, the key is consistency. A small dose every day can make a big difference over time. Many older adults report reduced eye strain within just a few weeks, especially after reading or extended screen time. If your eyes often feel heavy after using a tablet phone or book under dim lighting, fennel seeds could be a gentle yet powerful daily helper. They're easy to find, inexpensive, and require no fancy preparation. It's one of those rare remedies that's been hiding in plain sight. So whether you brew a cup of tea or keep a small jar on your kitchen counter, fennel seeds deserve a daily place in your routine. And up next is seed, a familiar one you've likely eaten before, but probably not in its healthiest form. Number 7. Pumpkin seeds. Are your eyes feeling dry, struggling to adjust in low light, or overly sensitive to brightness? If so, zinc deficiency could be quietly affecting your vision. And when it comes to natural zinc sources, few foods can match the power of pumpkin seeds. These small green seeds might seem unassuming, but they deliver a nutritional boost that's vital for eye health, especially for seniors. Zinc is essential for transporting vitamin A to the retina, where it helps produce melanin, the protective pigment in your eyes. Without enough zinc, your ability to see in the dark or under bright lights can rapidly decline. A 2020 study published in Nutrients highlighted that zinc plays a key role in retinal function. Seniors with low zinc levels often report trouble seeing at night, slower visual response, and increased oxidative stress in the macula, the central part of the retina responsible for sharp vision. Fortunately, pumpkin seeds are one of the richest plant-based sources of zinc, with about 7 milliliters per ounce. That's a powerful dose for protecting your eyes. But these seeds offer more than just zinc. They're also packed with vitamin E to combat eye inflammation, and lutein, a compound shown to slow the progression of macular degeneration. In fact, a 2018 clinical trial with over 1,000 older adults found that increasing both lutein and zinc intake together lowered the risk of age-related macular degeneration, progressing by as much as 25% over 5 years. To get the most out of pumpkin seeds, eat them raw and unsalted. Roasting at high heat can destroy sensitive antioxidants. Instead, soak them overnight and gently dry them at low heat, or enjoy them lightly toasted. You can grind them into your morning oatmeal, mix them into Greek yogurt, or blend them into smoothies. For those with digestion issues, pumpkin seed butter is a great alternative. It makes the nutrients more absorbable and easier on the stomach. Just 2 tablespoons a day can lead to steady, lasting benefits. You might not feel the change overnight, but your retina will. Now you might be wondering, how in the world can you fit all 7 of these powerful seeds into your daily routine without turning every meal into a science experiment? The good news is, you don't need 7 separate recipes or a complicated diet plan. In fact, with just one easy and delicious breakfast, you can feed your eyes exactly what they need every single day. Start with a small bowl of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt or kefir. This provides a creamy base packed with healthy fats and gut-friendly probiotics that help your body absorb important fat-soluble nutrients like lutein and ALA. Next, stir in 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed, one of the best natural defenses your eyes have against retinal damage. Now add 1 teaspoon of chia seeds, but soak them overnight in a little water first. That way they form a gel-like texture that boosts hydration and slows down sugar absorption. It's gentle on your digestion and even gentler on your blood sugar. Then mix in half a teaspoon of black seed Nigella sativa to support healthy blood flow and help regulate pressure in your eyes. After that, take 1 teaspoon of fenugreek seeds, also soaked overnight, and drain them well before stirring them in. Their slightly bitter taste fades into the yogurt, but their benefits stay strong. Sprinkle in a pinch of hemp seeds for magnesium and healthy fats, and finally top it all off with a teaspoon of raw sunflower seeds, rich in vitamin E and zinc. Prefer your breakfast a little sweeter. Add a few slices of fresh mango or a handful of blueberries, both loaded with eye-loving antioxidants. And just like that, you've created a simple, satisfying, and science-backed breakfast that supports your vision, balances your blood sugar, and leaves you feeling clear and focused. Stick with it daily, and over time your eyes and your energy will thank you. Eat this consistently, and you're doing more than just having breakfast. You're rebuilding your eyesight 1 spoonful at a time. If you've made it to this point in the video, it means you're not like most seniors. You're taking your eye health seriously. And that's exactly the kind of mindset it takes to protect your vision in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Every seed we've covered today isn't a fad or a supplement. It's real food backed by science, proven in studies, and trusted by people who've seen the difference in their own lives. These aren't gimmicks. These are everyday ingredients with powerful compounds that nourish your retina, fight inflammation, and help prevent the silent decline in vision that sneaks up on so many. The truth is, over 90% of older adults lose some degree of vision every year, and most don't even realize it's happening. It's not just aging. It's a lack of the right nutrients. It's inflammation. It's poor blood flow. But the good news, you can turn it around starting today right in your own kitchen. Just start with 1 seed. Add it to your routine, then another. And before you know it, clearer vision, sharper focus, and less eye strain will become part of your everyday life. Now we'd love to hear from you. What's the first seed you're going to try this week? Drop your answer in the comments we read and respond to every single one. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want more health videos like this every week, filled with real science, surprising truths, and practical food-based solutions that truly work. Thanks for watching, and take care of those eyes. You only get 1 pair.